Because George Wilkins said he found something in the water that she never got to learn what it was, she decided to go find this thing herself. Now, the way she does this is she is going to climb a rope down into the water and go find it. I was upset at her because I wanted her to, let's do like a couple months of prep. Learn to climb a rope, learn how to secure a rope, learn how to swim, learn kinds of backups, and how to backups for flashlights and all kinds of things so that you're really prepared to do this. This is a really dangerous situation. She gonna wing it.
Wing it.
Let's see. Never done this before.
Never done this before.
Kind of secured rope.
She like looped it over the studs. She didn't like tie it.
Right. Let's see that again. Right here. So there's these, not really permanent. It looks like they've been sheared off.
Mm-hmm. Studs, they're maybe like 4 or 5 inches tall. I thought what could happen, like you throw down this rope and it goes down and it whips on the bottom, and so there's an energy reflection that comes up. Mm-hmm. That could be enough to just flip those off of the stud, flip the rope off the studs, and then you've lost your rope.
That's right. And plus, if she's hanging from it and something happens, probably not going to whip off the studs, but it doesn't look as secure as I'd like.
Yeah.
If I'm basically trusting my life to these two here. In fact, they can be corroded enough to break. They already have broken.
It to the I-beam and cinch it. Learn a knot.
Right.
I mean, I don't know which knot it is. I'm not a Cub Scout, Boy Scout, Man Scout. I'm none of those. But like there are some knots that are really secure.
Right. So you have to. If that's another thing you can do, scout out where you're going to hang the rope from. These bolts have been sheared off at least once.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the internals like? It could shear off again under body weight. I don't know.
I would also have liked it if she had looked around the room for maybe there's a ladder. Like she like found a rope and she's like, well, this is my solution. Here we go. We sending it. Like,
yeah, that is so true. Do a complete survey of the place and make sure there isn't an easier way down.
She could have tied the rope onto something else and like rappelled down instead of like a straight up just a rope climb. Like at least put your feet on the wall.
So she could. This to me is at least months prep. Months and months prep.
She a badass. She's gonna do it. Send it.
Gonna do it.
I mean,
I was like, that headlamp's gonna fall off. That headlamp's gonna fall off, and it did fall off.
That's right. Right. She needs a piece of string and to tie that to her shirt.
That's right.
That would do it. That would fix it.
Yeah. And then, does it look like she's using good rope technique? I don't know how to climb a rope, but
she got a lot of arm use there.
A lot of arm use, right?
She should be like so from what I've seen from like watching like YouTube people like climb ropes, like to go down, you need to like sandwich the rope between your feet and then you just glide down. You just slide down. She shouldn't be struggling so much. I'm not a rope expert.
I'm not a rope expert, but she would need to learn how to. She needs to be under pressure, ability to go down the rope quickly, ability to go up the rope quickly. Right. In darkness too, just in case. So there's a lot of training I think she needs to do for it. But no, she's gonna just do it.
She's gonna do it.
Oh no!
That's gone forever. Oh, you have a few seconds. Chase it. You can get it before it hits the bottom.
I don't know what's in that water, or if it even was like an acid or what. Who knows what?
Who knows?
What is in that water? I have no idea.
That's right. Although it's super hard to see. I mean, if you want to like go watch the episode, the rope barely touches the water. Like it like flicks across the surface of the water. So that means like she is a few, maybe a foot, 2 feet off from never being able to reach that rope. Because like synchronized swimmers are very good at getting their torsos above the water, and also like water polo players, but that's still like torso above the water. So that means like 3 feet, maybe 4 or 5, you reach your arm up. But if the rope was any shorter, she would be stuck there forever. Like you're in the water, you can't possibly reach it. High risk maneuver.
That also means she has to be able to climb the rope with wet hands and clothes, which probably adds how much? Another 15 pounds? I don't know how much water would weigh in your clothes, but it's heavy. It's not. Plus, you've got your grip strength with the water is going to be slip slidey. depending on how oily the rope is.
Oof, oof, oof. And like her hand blisters, and like you got to take a break somehow. Like, oof.
A lot of things to think about. Now she's stuck. This is the end of the episode.
This is the end of the entire series. She gets stuck there.
She's stuck. She just dies of thirst.
That's right. She doesn't drink water. The water. What do you mean she dies of thirst?
Well, I mean, would you drink that water? I guess if you had no choice, you have to. But there's all these like machines sitting in it. It's got to be super dirty.
I wonder though, if it's been sitting with this machinery around, and if it really is truly sitting water, maybe there's an oil surface, and then down below, actually clean water, and then like all the fine particulate settles down to the bottom. If it's, I mean, that's distilled water, right?
That's right. You're right. If it's been sitting there for 250 years, all those fine particles would have had 250 years to accumulate at the bottom, leaving pure water behind. I guess assuming nothing's in solution, but at least the particulates would be gone.
And you'd probably get an oil layer on top because the oil's less dense in the water. But if you just shoved your face underneath that, then okay.
Okay. So she's going to die of starvation.
That's right.
Okay. I'm on board. She's dying of starvation.
Yep. So overall, the big problem here is she didn't bring snacks.
Bring snacks. That's right.
Bring snacks.
Actually, that's another thing she has to do is she has to create a pack of things that's watertight that she can take with her. So there's a lot of prep and training that she needs to do before she did this. And
if she had a watertight bag, she can keep her snacks, her clothing in there, her extra flashlight, and it doubles as a flotation device.
That's right. Yeah.
Get a dry bag. Dry bags are awesome.
That's right. So probably she would want at least 2, maybe 3 of those bags.
And like a raft too. Maybe a little submarine.
Actually, that's actually, I mean, okay, maybe no submarine. I mean, it's too difficult. But you could
maybe a little drone, helicopter.
You could make some kind of device that floats, push it off, or lower it down into the water, and then when you go down the rope, you could get onto the raft, and then maneuver around. And you could make that out of wood, maybe, or something.
That's right.
Pontoons.
And you put a little loopy boy on it and attach it to the rope, so that way it holds onto the rope as it goes down and it stays there. So all you got to do is go down the rope and you're automatically in the canoe.
Right. You don't have to get into the water.
Heck yeah.
And you can explore around on top of the water, see what's going on. A lot of prep you could do. God damn.
How do we get in the silo? We should be in there.
We should be in there. I'm actually really curious, though. I think she's going to find the tunnel somehow. I want to see what's inside. We'll see you on episode 3.
Yeah, let's see.